Hey there, Coach Jeremy with Precision Nutrition here. In this video, we're going to talk about a scenario that every coach is going to face at some point. What happens when your client isn't happy with their results? There are two common situations that can cause this, and the solutions to both. Don't worry, I've got your back. Let's dig in. When it comes to losing fat or gaining muscle, why are people often frustrated? There are two common reasons that we often see. Number one, the client isn't actually doing what they think they're doing. You'll often see this as a coach. A client will come to you and say, I'm eating really well, I'm moving more, I'm doing all the things, but why aren't I seeing the results? This can be very frustrating for the coach and for your clients. What we often see at play here is that there's a disconnect between what the client thinks they're doing and what they need to actually do in order to see results. There are ways to fix this, and we'll discuss those later. Number two, clients are experiencing some results, but they're not happy with the rate of results. For whatever reason, they believe that their current rate of progress isn't as fast or optimized as it could be. What's typically happening here is that clients have a false expectation or an unrealistic expectation of what those results should look like. And oftentimes, it's kind of down to us as a industry that we really have to look at where that's coming from. When clients see advertisements for losing 20 pounds in 10 days and other unrealistic expectations of that nature, we as an industry have kind of really got to rein it back and explain to them, hey, this may be a thing for some people some of the times, but it is typically an unrealistic expectation with an unsustainable rate of weight loss or weight gain. So given all this, what's a coach to do? Number one, start with setting realistic expectations. For weight loss, men can expect to lose between 1 and 3 pounds per week. And for women, we're probably looking closer to 0.8 to 2.5 pounds per week. A few ideas to consider here. In terms of rate of weight loss, folks who have more weight to lose will typically see a more accelerated weight loss initially. To get closer to those higher numbers, you have to maintain a high level of consistency, and also, progress is not linear. When looking at reasonable rates of progress for muscle gain, for men, expect 0.4 to 2.5 pounds per month. And for women, look for values closer to 0.2 to 1 pound per month. Again, remember that higher numbers are typically a reflection of greater consistency. We'll also note that beginner trainers will see higher rates of return on their training, and of course, progress isn't linear. Additional factors to consider when setting expectations with clients would be things like biological sex, age, sleep, stress, hormones. Certain medications and certain genetic factors may also influence rate of muscle gain or weight loss. In addition to rate of weight gain or weight loss, consider other trade-offs that may impact the transformation process. Ideas such as levels of comfort while clients are learning to adapt to a new lifestyle. Consider that for someone who is looking to gain weight, who has typically been very slender or lean their entire life, it may be uncomfortable for them to eat more, which would be in line with their goals, but is often a source of discomfort for someone who is used to eating less at most meals. Not to mention that this also may result in a slightly bigger grocery bill. Another question for coaches is, how do I actually ensure that my client is on track? Enter outcome-based decision making. Here, we're looking to accumulate data, things like food logs, training logs, and measurements to verify that our client is actually doing what they think they're doing and they're getting the results to show it. If your client is still not seeing the results that they're looking for in terms of weight loss or muscle gain, here are a few areas that you can look into. Check out things like training frequency, their hand portions, training logs, and recovery time. And remember, let the facts guide you. If you hear hoofbeats, assume horses, not zebras. Enable consistency. When coming up with strategies for clients to use, pick things that they can do on an everyday basis. As a coach, you're a guide. Remember to explain to your clients what it takes to change from a tactical standpoint, as well as set appropriate expectations for how long that change may take. When clients have a clear and realistic understanding of what the change process looks like, they're more likely to trust you as a coach and be willing to make changes and adapt as necessary while they go through that process. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if there's any topics that you want us to cover in the future, let us know in the comments below. There are two common scenarios. Nope, there are two common situations. There are two common situations that you're likely to encounter. Dang it. There are two common situations. Dang it. Sorry. There are two common situations here. I got it right. There are two common situations that can cause this. And don't worry, we've got your back.
You missed solutions to both.
And solutions to both, damn it. Okay.